Hello. Let's see what energy is for today. I'm already feeling a lot this morning. Okay, we got 2 cards. Temperance and the 8 of Wands. So these are an interesting pair of cards together. We got Temperance and the 8 of Wands, which, indicates swiftness. So with this combo, I would say, Temperance is, kind of like the magician, like the alchemist. It depicts an angel, with a feather covering her, but an angel standing with one foot on the water and the other on earth in, traditional texts. And it indicates the temperate personality, right? And also kind of like balance. You see that there's 2 bowls pouring into each other. One is red and one is blue, which is a colorful balance. Red and blue are primary colors, which creates, secondary colors. But basically there's a balance between 2 forces. And besides balance and harmony that she depicts, there's a temperate personality, there's patience, there's calmness, she knows that if you just kind of take a deep breath and be patient, good things are gonna come, in a harmonious way for you. It's a mix between the conscious and the unconscious as well, between, you're really developing your intuitive skills. You know when to listen to your gut, or your subconscious thoughts, and you know when to pick up on synchronicities, and you're really balancing that with just everyday life. You basically mix and match until you find what is right for you in life with the Temperance card. So, you're kind of maintaining harmony and instilling a tranquil state at this time, even though you don't know the answers to your life and there's a lot of upheaval happening around you. This angel, is successful in blending opposites. If you can look at life and have a stance on whatever is happening, there's a good and a bad side to all. I'm trying to think of the quote, there's some sort of saying, basically, when things are going right, it's gonna, eventually gonna go bad, and when things are bad, it will eventually go right again, so basically, you have to be in the moment, with things. Be content with what's happening, even if there's sorrow or anxiety around you, or bad energy around you. You know how to find tranquility, you know where to find peace, and balance. So you learn how to blend opposites of life. You temper justice with compassion, success with failure, joy with sorrow. You know how to moderate all things that come at you at this time, even if life is extremely even if life is hard for you right now, and you really feel like you're fighting your way, out of, things, you just have patience, basically. Stay strong, but have patience at this time. Maybe look for a new way of doing an old job. Create a calm and relaxed work atmosphere for yourself so that you can manage your stress wisely. It's not about staying away from stress, because that's impossible in life. Even if you try to be very zen and you practice yoga and breathing techniques and you think very zen-like, you're still going to be confronted with people around you that aren't. And how you manage the stress that is thrown at you on a constant basis will dictate your overall health and well-being. How do you intake bad stress, from things around you, and then expel it in a healthy way so you're not affected negatively? So if you have a boss or a coworker that's giving you a hard time, or there's some kind of family strife, something that's constantly giving you these just, bad feelings, are you managing the stress in your body correctly? How do you let it out? Do you sing? Do you work out? Do you go for a run? Do you go for a walk? Do you talk to somebody on the phone? What is it that you do that manages your stress? Some people do art. Some people play an instrument. Are you expelling the stress that you're intaking, basically? Just have patience and make sure that you're balancing your life, basically. This card means that you have to cooperate and have a little bit of compassion and forgiveness. Maybe you have open discussions with people, to discuss your differences, to get the results that you both want. It's kind of like blending opposites, being the peacemaker. You have more knowledge and more temperance, more patience to deal with these low-level energies, basically. People fighting for no reason or arguing over egotistical things. You can see above it and know how to blend energies together, hot and cold, to create a balance in life, right? But with this card, it basically means balance and energy, and you're in harmony with all that is at this time. And then paired with the Eight of Wands, this is a good thing. So this is a good sign. This is a good pair, though, because with the Eight of Wands marks the end of a period of stagnation and delay. So if you have patience, you'll get through this period of... My cat is here to create some commentary here. I'm sorry. But the period of stagnation that you're currently stuck in, that you feel like you're never going to get out of, if you have a little bit of patience and you learn how to balance the energy around you currently, it's gonna pay off in a great way. You're gonna broaden your horizons. There's gonna be good news, that are coming your way, with a lot of communication, maybe travel for work, a lot of spiritual and creative pursuits, basically. And you broaden your horizons, you try out new ideas, you begin new projects, maybe you conduct your own business in a newer, more innovative way. Whatever it is, these people have bright white lights in their eyes, and also, this third eye connection as well. So that also means that you are going to come in contact with somebody that is really going to just connect with you on this, very powerful level, in a sense. It's going to be kind of just punching you in the face, basically, as soon as you connect with this person. You just lock eyes and you're like, wow, you look familiar, and it's not just looks or, attraction. It's almost like you innately can feel how they think immediately, with the third eye connection. And it's going to be quick, like it says on this card, swiftness. It's going to be quick and unexpected, and the two of you will just basically hit it off big time. That's what I see with the person that you're thinking of, or maybe you haven't met yet. You're attracted to the other person's spiritual beliefs as well, and the work that they do. So it's like spiritual attraction, mental attraction, physical attraction. It's the whole works. And maybe there's some work involved with each other. You partner up. But maybe you move. Perhaps you move in together, or maybe there's a movement in your work, and how you both financially help each other as well. But everything kind of speeds up, your healing speeds up because of some belief shift that maybe you make, after you have some patience and you're like, yeah, I can balance this negativity with light. I can see the light through this darkness, with temperance. You make it through the darkness, and you actually come to something that is worth waiting for, basically, and you learn that temperance and patience and holding out really gives you these stellar results, in a sense. So quick response to information, coming your way. It's going to be life transforming. It's really going to be something great. I mean, it's going to happen fast. One moment you're a skeptic about love, the next moment you're immersed in this transpersonal experience that just seems to slam into your life out of nowhere. And it just touches every part of you. That's all I'll say about that. but you're on your way to wellness, and things begin to click a lot faster when you just hold on and you learn how to balance all the negative energy with the brightness within, with the brightness of God, whatever you want to call it, the brightness of the universe, the energy that is surrounding all of us. If you can learn to tap into the bright light around you, even in the darkest of places, and hold on to that belief, you will find that life and luck will swiftly come in and support you and give you things that you could only dream of. So with this card, these two cards, I say, good luck comes your way, darling.